are back again with another Wayfinder video, and today we are going to be jumping into housing, how to unlock it, how to customize your house, as well as how to get your hands on some brand new furniture as a free-to-play player, as well as if you want to go the pay route. But before we hop into this, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting over on patreon.com/Maconn, subscribing over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn, and of course all you wonderful people here on YouTube hitting that join button. Thank you, my dudes. And with that, let's jump into this and let's talk about housing. So to start off, we need to go ahead and get some quests done. Lucky enough, this is super early on in the game. You only got to do roughly about 5 to 6 quests to get this available, but you will go ahead and get your hands on a quest from Lore Hill that they call What Lurks in the Shadows. So this is the main quest that we need to take part in here. The quest is pretty simple because, like we just stated, you do get it from Lord. And from here, we need to go ahead and go hunt the Blue Muddle. And of course, if you don't have this unlocked, which you shouldn't, since the quest is warning you to actually make the little, I guess, summoning stone to actually summon the boss fight, go ahead, head to the Matrix, craft it, and then from here, we need to go and actually fight her. And of course, once the fight is actually done, we need to go ahead and head on back to a Lord to actually turn this in. And once you turn in the quest, you will go ahead and instantly get your next quest, which will be tied to your housing. So what you need to do at that point is you need to go ahead and teleport specifically, or walk, I guess, if you want, to this wavestone here, which you can find over here by the west gate. And from here, we need to go ahead and head to the left side here, going towards the building, and I get also the mountain, and you will go ahead and find our NPC Ruby. Ruby will of course go ahead and let you know that you do have a house available for you now, and also will tell you you need to go to the actual inn to actually go into it. But the main thing about Ruby to keep in mind here is Ruby is going to be, after you go to your house, will be an NPC that will also sell you house items that you can go ahead and unlock for you. But with that being said, she will give you a starting kit, so do not worry. But if you do want some extra one, make sure you go ahead and talk to Ruby again and farm the item needed to craft the items. But let's go ahead and let's head to our house. So now that our house is unlocked and ready to be visited, let's go ahead and head on down to, of course, the inn. Well, Wolf Hangout, which a lot of you probably familiar with if you have watched my videos on the whole helper coin stuff. But when we actually get to the inn itself, all we going to do is, of course, go up the stairs behind the statue here, and you will find your inn here. So let's go ahead and head on in. So once you are in, your house will be 100% totally empty, and what you need to do is go ahead and enter a build mode. And of course, I am playing on PS5. So keep that in mind, but you do have a few options here. So of course, we can go ahead and spin around freely as we see fit. We can go up and down if we want. And of course, we do have a limit. As you can see above, we have an object limit as well as a light limit. And then our last setting here is a course setting, which you can go ahead and manage your artifacts, which we will go into artifacts in a separate video because they are way more to them than just simple house item. But just know artifacts is indeed tied to your houses, so make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on that video. But nonetheless, we also have a few other options here, such as permission, which as of now is coming soon. So we will see what comes from there beyond the whole being able to invite friends over. Also, not counting the whole neighborhood system that they have talked about in the roadmap. But as of now, that's up now in the game. So we will cover that when that time comes. And then, of course, you have your reset layout. All that will do will completely remove every item from your house. So you can go ahead and reset it. But when we open up our inventory here, you can go ahead and see here is all our default items that is available. I believe the slime I might have actually got by hunting. But nonetheless, Elite Heal and the Quarantine, these are all default items that you get 100% for free. And of course, when you go ahead and put these down, you can go ahead and place them wherever you want. You can, of course, also rotate. And you can also remove the item if you see fit. But just know, we do have, once again, a certain amount. And of course, you can go ahead and see the percentage down in the bottom description as far as how much bait that's going to actually take. So, example here, if we put this down, you will note our object at the top is now at 2%. So, just keep that in mind here, since that is something. Since we only got a certain amount of base. But with that being said here, once again, you can go ahead decorate everything as you see fit. And of course, we do have a breakdown of categories of once you have artifact, trophies, pets, and then our normal house item. But let's just go ahead and say you can't get your items to fate the way you are hoping. Of course, we do have an option, which is on PS4 and PS5, where we can go ahead and hit left on the D-pad, and of course, that will actually change the percentage of how it will actually control the grid itself. So you can go ahead and do that if you wanted to be way more specific. Also, you can go ahead and not only change the grid itself, but you can also change how much the item will actually rotate from literally a 1% all the way up to 90, 45, 15, and then back to 1. So as you can see here, you're going to have a whole bunch of customization here to get everything perfectly to the way you like it by just changing how the grid operates. But outside of the items and house items you can buy from Ruby, or you can unlock by doing activities such as hunts, we do have 2 other ways to get your hands on items. So let's go ahead and talk about the free-to-play version of the tech link, which is of course by heading to our reward tower. And from in here, you can of course find items scattered about that will also be decoration for your house that you can go ahead and put in. And as you progress through the reward tower, you will go ahead and find a couple of the items scattered about with inside the reward tower. So this is another way to get any more decorations. And obviously, as we get season 2, 3, and onward with the reward tower, you can expect a whole bunch of more housing items to come in this area. But with that, we do have a pay version that we can do that is available sometime, which is of course inside of the shop itself, which is of course the real money transaction. Every now and again, you will see items popping up on that very first page of housing items. From what I have seen, some of the housing items seem to go around about $3 to about $5. And of course, since these are in the rotation part of the shop, your mile might vary as far as when these are available and when they are not. So if you are interested in spending real money on house item, be sure to keep an eye on the shop itself, since as you can see, the daily offer do reset every few hours. And when they do so, there is a chance that you will have housing items available here as well. So keep that in mind if you want to get any more stuff for your house. And there you have it. There everything you need to know about housing as of right now. Once again, over time, stuff will be added, stuff will change once again, such as neighborhoods. And of course, like I said, I will have a very specific video coming out for artifacts, since you do gotta hunt them. They do give you special abilities, and they also have some other very unique stuff tied to them. So expect that video here very soon as far as how to hunt them, how to farm them, as well as what they do. So if you don't want to miss out on that video, make sure to hit that wonderful subscribe button, and be sure to hit the thumbs up, do some comment, leave an emoji if you got no comment, because YouTube love engagement, and engagement is engagement. And with that, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me for today. I will be back tomorrow with another Wayfinder video. So till then, I will see you in the comments.